Alright, good evening. Welcome to the TutorABC webinar. Again, my name is Carrie, and it's been a pleasure doing the second part of the session with you. Just a quick idea. Okay, wow, we've got great response this evening from Winston, Joanna, Brian. Okay, great, fantastic. We've got a great crowd this evening. Just get an idea. How many of you were in my first part of the 20 most influential people of the 21st century? How many people were able to make it to the part 1 of the class? I know I see some people in here. Okay. I know some of you were in the part 1. Yes, fantastic. Okay, fantastic. It's great to have you back here this evening. Now, for the people who weren't able to make it to the class, let me give you a brief recap of the first part, alright? So, in the last session, 20 most influential people of the 21st century, part 1, we looked at 10 of the most influential people across various fields, okay? Various field, including the field of science, writing, and also we have people across political fields, and as well as people in the entertainment world. So these are the people including Bill and Hillary Clinton, Oprah Winfrey, George Clooney, and etc. Okay, now in this session, we'll look at the other 10 people who contribute to the life-changing events, and these are people who help to shape our lives, as well as people who influence the way we dress and the way we live our lives in the 21st century. Okay, now, before we start, can I just get an idea of what are some significant events that has taken place in the recent years? Okay, significant event. For example, in this recent year, the government of Taiwan has had an election, right? You had a presidential election this year in Taiwan, alright? So, any other significant events? And just you need to get an idea. Any other significant event or important event? Okay? Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Sherry. The tsunami, right? The South Asian tsunami. Okay, tsunami. Yes. And thank you, Eva. Financial crisis. Absolutely. Okay. And yes, thank you, Evelyn. We've got Olympic, right? Olympic swimming. Okay. Olympic swimming event. And of course, the presidential election. Okay, the U.S. presidential election as well. All right. And anything else? Thank you, Ben. Inconvenient truth, of course. The inconvenient truth, which is all related to our topic this year, okay? Alright, now, inconvenient truth. This is about global warming, of course. Alright, great. These are all fantastic ideas. Now let's look at the first person that we think is very influential, okay? Or actually the first people. Bill and his wife, Melinda Gates. Alright, so Bill, his name is actually William Henry Gates III. Now, Bill Gates is one of the most well-known entrepreneurs who founded the software giant Microsoft. Okay, now let me pause here for a second. Everybody knows Microsoft, right? I don't think there is one person in this class who doesn't know Microsoft. Okay, even the software that we're using right now is Microsoft. Okay, now, opinions regarding his business tactics were bipolar. What is bipolar? Bipolar means characterized by both extremes. Okay? Characterized by both extremes. So why is it bipolar? Because you're talking about a pole. Okay? This is a long pole. Now, the opinions are on the opposite ends of a pole. Let me draw a picture. Bipolar. This is your